Swadee Krap, my name is Sunju Hargun, your friendly neighborhood DJ and producer. Welcome to the yoga session that focuses about mind, meditation, and power. You know what it is? I had a chat with my father recently about this, and I basically asked him, Dad, my dad's a musician in the past, so I asked him, I was like, Dad, I'm struggling and I'm finding it really hard to manage everything that's going on, in my life, and balance the music, the playing every weekend, going into nightclubs and being around people, amazing people, being around other crazy people, and just everything, the whole circus, and and my dad said to me one thing. He's like struggle and balance teaches you so much about what it is to hit that next level. I do say that I'm super fucking blessed to be in the position I'm in, man. Honestly, I don't think I could ever ask. I didn't want to be a DJ. I didn't want to be a DJ, a traveling DJ. I wanted to be a DJ that was playing just in clubs and bars. I was never really wanted to be in front of a big crowd. It just so happened organically. It pushed through. Natural growth was exactly what happened to me, and my father was right about this. He said that you gotta struggle in order to learn and grow as a person, and I've allowed myself to just be free with that. I never take things for granted. I'm always thankful about people who come up to me. I get super shy, man, when people come up to me and say, dude, it was amazing. I can't think it was amazing for me. I think it was amazing for the people that gave me that. I have to thank every single person out there in this world that's ever even helped me or believed in me, man. Gave me so much to hope for, put so much positivity inside me that it never let my guard down, persistence, man. That's exactly what I always kept within me. It's you have to keep pushing, do what you do, you follow your own path, man. There's always gonna be people telling you no, you can't do this, and fuck that. You can do it, anybody can do it. It's not hard, man. I'm still learning every single day, and that's what keeps me so grounded. That's why I love nature. It allows me to breathe and feel like I'm part of this planet, and I always keep myself grounded. I have to thank my parents for this. I'm blessed to have a mother that always never let my ego come before me. I never allowed the music. Sorry, I'm gonna rephrase that. I never allowed myself to take over the music, but I allowed the music to take over me. I actually want to make a tattoo with this, because it's one thing I've always stood by for so many years. Production plays a big part in an artist's growth. I feel that your development should be based on your creations. When I started off as a DJ, so production was never really given to me at an early hand. I had to find it along my years, to understand that okay, I know what the DJing part is about, but I'm really curious about what it is to produce my own music, and that was my sort of entry level into getting noticed. I had a buddy recently tell me this honest truth. He said to me, music is it's your tattoo, it's your calling card, it's you, it's what you represent and stand by, and that. I think that's a very important part to know, that if you were to get into this business, music production, by yourself, take help. It's good to take help. I think it's good to ask questions. Why not? It's always good to find answers. However, I feel that you learn more doing it yourself. I spent 8 hours a day making music. I knew that this would be the only way for me to get noticed. Really, it is. Ask anybody. music production is key. A good DJ will know how to read the floor. I feel this is the most important thing. Like, I've had a residency before for 6 years at a bar where I was playing super early from the opening until the close, you know. I was doing this for about 7 years. It taught me so much about what it takes to bring people on this journey. Like, this word journey means so much to me in all aspects, man. Like, whether it's DJing at a club, at an after party, a festival, whatever, you can make out a real DJ by the true passion they have, by the way they play, their selection, their ride, you know. I think if you look at it, most of the DJs out there today, you look at people like Derek May, you know, Jeff Mills, like Kevin Saunderson, all these guys, you know, like, they have one thing in their heads, you know. It's like music only, you know. They're not trying to be posers, they're not trying to be anybody else. They're just there for the people, you know. You can really make out someone when they're playing just by understanding their vibe, their track selection, and everything around that, man, you know. I feel that it's lost these days a little bit, you know, with the DJs that are in this generation. I give them so much respect. I have no problem with that at all. But what I feel they lack out and they miss is the part that you have to give people 100%, you know, and try to give them something special always. It's not about planning your sets. It's about going in there on a blank canvas and painting, giving them a picture, create a story for them, you know. That part for me is always key. An element to add to your career is always create the journey. Down a positive road for sure. Where I think things are looking good. Things are shaping up well. As we all know, politically, it's not that stable, and that affects us a lot. I can say this openly, you know, without being scared or something. You know, Bangkok is on its way forward. There's only a few things holding us back, you know. Everyone knows that. It's hard, man, because, you know, you really feel that this scene could be something bigger, you know, than it is. And for the good hope, you know, in good faith, it can create a lot of paths of positivity, freedom, happiness, you know, helps the environment also, you know, at the same time. Music is such a positive thing that sometimes I feel that Bangkok can be 100% more. But with that being said and done, we still got so much love, man. We've got so much people, so many people allowing themselves to open up to us, you know, to be part of of the movement, I would say. We have a movement. Bangkok does have a movement. If you're into this and you're into the scene, you'll know that there's a lot of people coming out, helping us, you know, giving us enough support, and that's what's going to help us move forward. So the future is bright. We need to keep it positive, happy, work together, and most importantly, I think we have to just let the music speak for itself. I would like to implement a lot of hardware into my sets. I am currently thinking about a hybrid DJ setup where I can add an addition to my sets using percussions or drums. As I'm a drummer for 15 years, I would like to see this become part of my setup where there's more performance level into it, you know. I at the moment right now, I currently am going through with a setup when I'm playing of some 3 to 4 CDJs, and I use a few of them as instruments, you know, so I'm able to add like percussion sounds while I'm playing. So this is kind of fun for me to do, but it's not the future, because I want to see myself doing a lot more physically as well, you know. it's not something that I feel it's important to add. It's just something that's gonna make me happy. I like to be a little monkey in the booth, you know. Like, why not have fun and play around? Show people that you're having fun as well. That's why I love when I see DJs in Bangkok implementing hardware. Actually, there's a guy, everyone knows who he is now, Marmosets. He actually, I see the way he implements so much like hardware into his performance. He's learning about it. He's trying to improve himself and make himself better. This is cool, man. I like this. This is nice, you know. There are a few people that are doing that now. I think by the end of the year, we're gonna have 2-3 live acts coming through for sure. Singapore, Maurice Simon, Zigzag, Jack Hyde, Brendan P, KFC. KL, Johnny Vicious, Anthony, Niles, Ray Su, and a few others. Bangkok, I want to shed some light on a friend of mine. His name is Baptiste. Fundamental Harmonics is his stage name. He's been making music for many years right now, and he's been getting some heavy support from Lauren Garnier. He's someone that I've worked with on a few tracks in the past. We've had some releases together. He runs a label of his own called Lepton Quark. And for me, I think he's one of those artists that likes to push boundaries, you know? That's one thing I find the hardest sometimes is when you're trying to make something that's a bit different, maybe it's harder to be noticed, but he sticks to his guns, you know? And I really admire that about him. He's someone that not many people speak about as well, so hence one of the reasons I wanted to share some spotlight on. Apart from that, my close crew and family, you know, Dan, Coran, Patrick, Felix, Tech, crazy Tech, Disco Tech, Koish, you know, so many, man. So many DJs I've played with together, you know. We've been side by side, growing up together. I give these guys all my love and respect. They've really taught me a lot, and, you know, they've contributed so much back to the scene and gained so much respect and love for themselves also. At the same time, I really want to give a big shout out to all the female artists in this world who are contributing the same amount of love, you know. We don't need to make the difference between male and female, you know. The fact that people even raise this topic these days makes me wonder why, you know. Like, we're all equally the same, and, you know, I wish them 100% and give them all my support, man. Like, Mendy, like, I have so much love for her, man. Like, I've seen the way she's progressed and grown, and she's really just doing it for one reason only, to give people happiness, and that's what music should be about, you know. All the people I've connected with around this region, they all feel the same way, man, you know, and they're all doing their individual projects and events and, you know, workshops, and just they're doing it to give people exactly what they've been given: the power of music, the power of education, and the power of love through it. I hope you enjoyed our intimate yoga session that focuses on mind, power, and positivity. Thank you, Fly Cobra, for giving me the chance to speak my mind and allow my cats to be on TV as well. Signing off. Peace. So just chilled, right? Just keep it down here. It just looked like I'm carrying. Ladies, check it out. Where do you feel about the current scene today? Positive. Yeah, I know. Super happy about it.